Alright, starting with a light brown, you're going to start carving out your cheekbones. If you don't have naturally defined cheekbones like me, you can just start putting it where your cheekbones would be. Now using a slightly darker brown and a smaller brush, you want to define your cheekbones even more. And now you blend it all together. Using the light brown again, you want to start defining your chin and your neck. I know right now it looks like I'm giving myself a beard, but it will not look like that for long. And now start blending into your forehead. Don't worry if it's not perfectly blended or a little bit patchy. You are a monster after all, so we are not going for perfection. Now using a light color or a color that matches your skin tone, you're gonna blend that in with the brown. And do this all over your face. Alright, now using a light taupe, you want to go over everywhere you added the brown. Don't forget to blend into your neck. Now I'm just defining the muscles in my neck with the light brown. And more blending. Now using a powder puff and white powder, I am highlighting my cheekbones and defining them a little bit better. And brush off the excess powder with a big fluffy brush. Now using a dark taupe and a straight flat brush, you want to go in and define your cheekbones even more. And blend everything together. Now go around your forehead with a dark taupe, just like you did with your cheekbones. If you don't want to wear a wig or a hood or anything that's going to be hiding your natural hair, blend the dark taupe further back into your hairline so that you don't get a white line. And continue shading into your jaw. And I just realized I forgot to mention that I blocked out my eyebrows before I started doing this makeup. If you want to learn how to do that, you can check out my tutorial. Again, don't forget to blend everything down into your neck. Now starting with your nose, you're going to do the exact same thing you did all over the rest of your face. To make your nose look a little bit more seamless, you can also go into your eyebrow bone with the brown. And blend all your colors together as you're going along. And going back in with the white powder and the powder puff, you can add a highlight right down the center of your nose. And more blending. Now using a black gel eyeliner, I'm going to start creating the diamonds around my eyes. And my eyeliner was a little bit dry, so I used these fancy drops from Inglot that just brought it back to life a little bit. You can make your diamonds however big or however small you want. I decided to make them a little bit big just because I wanted them to cover my entire eye. That way when I closed it, it looked like there was nothing there. You don't want your lines to be perfect either. You want it to look a little bit rough around the edges. Now using black eyeshadow, you're going to go over all of the eyeliner. The black eyeshadow is just going to set your eyeliner so it'll stay for a lot longer. Once you're done that, you can shade around the edges with a light brown. You don't want your eyeshadow to be super blended, so I'm dabbing the eyeshadow on. Now using the dark taupe, you're going to go around your edges a little bit more. And go back in with your black eyeshadow to darken up your diamond. Now using the liquid eyeliner, mine is water activated, you can go in and draw some little squiggly lines around your eyes. These little lines are just going to give your eyes a little bit more depth and make them extra creepy. You can add as many or as little lines as you want, it is totally up to you. I am so sorry guys, my camera battery died right before I started filming the mouth and I didn't realize, but it's super simple. Using the black gel eyeliner, I connected the corners of my mouth with the corners of where my cheekbone definition started, and then I went over all of that in black eyeshadow. I then went in with brown eyeshadow and I blended my cheekbone into the corners of my mouth even more. And again, I kept all the lines around my mouth really choppy because I didn't want anything to look perfect. Now I'm going in with a really red eyeshadow around my eyes just to make them look a little bit irritated. And I didn't add red all over my eye, just in parts of it. And I blended that out just a little bit. And I'm going back over my neck with a medium brown just to define it a little bit better. Now I'm going back in with the gel eyeliner and putting it right on the inside of my mouth just to make it look a little bit more gross. I am also defining my Cupid's bow with the black eyeliner because I liked the way it looked. And then blending some of it out with my finger. Once you are satisfied with the amount of black around your lips, you can go in with a light eyeshadow and highlight everything else. Now I'm going to go in with an alcohol activated palette and make my teeth look really rotten and gross. You want to make sure your teeth are really dry when you do this. If there's even just a little bit of moisture on them, your makeup isn't going to go on right. Using 99% alcohol and the yellowest color I could find, I'm going to start going around my teeth. When you're using alcohol activated palettes, you have to use 99% alcohol, otherwise it's not going to work right, but you can pretty much find it at any drugstore. Now I'm going around the yellow, sticking closer to my gums with a brown. I'm also blending the paint out with my finger just to make it look a little bit less painted on. And finally, I'm going in with a dark green that's almost black, right close to my gums and a little bit on the bottom of my teeth. Because this makeup is alcohol activated, it's not going to rub off when you close your mouth or when you talk. The easiest way to get it off is to just brush your teeth at the end of the night. And finally, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a little bit of clear lip gloss around the diamonds in my eyes and make them look shiny. Be careful when you're doing this, you don't want to get it in your eyes, it is going to sting. Also, if you're planning on wearing this makeup for a decent amount of time, I'd say you might want to skip this step just because the lip gloss is going to move and start dripping down your face. If you really want the shiny eyes, you can use a little bit of Vaseline, but again, just be very, very careful about getting it inside your eyes. It's probably not good for them. I also went over my mouth with the lip gloss, but I stopped before actually getting to my cheekbones. And with that, you are all finished. Now you can go out and scare the world. Thanks for watching my tutorial. I hope you all enjoyed it. I am still kind of new to YouTube, so if anybody has any tips or tricks they would like to share with me, I am totally open to hearing them. I look forward to hearing feedback from everybody. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. Thanks so much. Bye!